Greetings, otakus. You have just stumbled upon the greatest show in the world. If you're into all things anime and Japanese culture, then Senpai Heidi, Senpai Paul, have what you need. Do you feel that? That feeling of comfort, knowing you're in a safe place to express your fandom. Think of your hosts as guides, all-seeing, all-knowing. No, think of them as the broth in your ramen. Think of me. Isn't my voice amazing? Whatever you may do, promise me one thing. You'll sit back, relax, and enjoy. This is the Shonen Shoujo Show!
Welcome back to the Shonen Shoujo Show! I am back, your host, Pino Mac, and always with me, my BFF, Pauly.
Please don't kill me, Freaky Jason!
Actually, I think I know where that's from.
What do you think it's from?
Oh my gosh, I know that line. I just cannot think about where that's from at this moment. Where's it from?
Nothing to Lose. Martin Short and
yes. Oh my gosh. It's, I was like, I know that line.
Please don't kill me, Freaky Jason.
That's amazing. Oh, welcome back. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for listening. Appreciate you. Appreciate all you people listening to our silly little podcast here. As always,
Martin Lawrence, by the way, not Martin Short. That'd be a very different movie.
Oh yeah. I was like, I said Martin. I also agree, but I was like, oh wait, no. Martin Lawrence, yeah. We are so ridiculous. Side quest. So, as always, thank you to our sponsors that help run this podcast. That is, our producer, Evan Mack. Please go check out the YouTube channel where you can listen to all his stuff as well. You can go to youtube.com/@EvanMack. Is that @ Evan Mack. Very easy to find. And also go to Instagram and check out @GreekRenaissance. She makes the most amazing things. Use our promo code in her checkout for 15% off. And that is all caps SSSS pod. All caps SSSS pod. I did the right amount of S's. There are 4 S's. I don't always do that, and Paul usually corrects me. So the other thing is also another sponsor. I mean, I wish it was a sponsor. Shout out to Yoruichi Food and Deli in Stamford, Connecticut. It is a Japanese market. If you're ever in Stamford, check them out. They are awesome. It is a small Japanese place. You can buy all your Japanese goodies, fresh, fresh sashimi, sushi, to make at home. Their freezer section's amazing. And then their deli side has all the cool, Japanese style sandwiches and desserts and rice balls and teriyaki, just all kinds, katsu. You can, I just wish it was so much closer, but go, I'm like, hey, Yoruichi, hear this. Sponsor us. Sponsor the Shonen Shoujo Show. I know that would be awesome. So yes, we are back. The other thing that I wanted to say is because it's not anime related, but because we like to talk about her, because she likes anime too, I just it blends into my other world. But Megan Thee Stallion came out with a new song.
I saw that.
I know, with RM from BTS, so I'm excited.
I had no part in this.
He did not. He had no part
whatsoever.
I just, I'm just gonna find a reason to talk about Megan Thee Stallion and every anime podcast because she's an anime nerd. But the song is called Never Play, so I'm with it. You mix up with K-pop, especially BTS, and RM is a great Korean rapper. So. It's dope. It's dope. So
she has a line in there. I believe that's the song you're talking about,
mm-hmm.
where she says she has blue hair like Bulma, but with big chi-chis. Bulma is the blue-haired girl, and Chi-Chi is Goku's wife.
Yes.
Chi-Chi is also apparently a slang term for boobs, so it was accurate.
Oh, well, interesting. The more you know. You learn something new every day. So, yeah. You know, we've been chilling last 2 weeks. So, you know, we're always trying to be here every other week for you. You know, every once in a while, life has its way with us. So, you know, we had a little bit of a hiatus last time, but, you know, we're back at it. Even if we're not 100% on all times.
Just barely back at it.
We're back at it, man. We're back at it. So, like, you know, we've been, you know, moving and shaking sometimes. I've been crazy busy the last 2 weeks. I went to NYC twice. So I'm like, man, I was like, I don't think I've been to New York City this much. And I don't even, like, because we were there for Anime NYC, and then I'm like, I didn't think I was going to go back that soon. Then I was in NYC like the other Saturday to see Vince Russo, wrestling fans out there. He's a really nice guy, almost as tall as Evan. Threw us way off. We never thought that he'd be that tall, but really cool guy. And a really cool in Queens, this really cool wrestling shop and like kind of / comic book shop. They have a lot of vintage comic book stuff in there, but a lot of vintage wrestling toys and things like that. I actually got an Asuka figurine for only $10, and I was very excited about that. Yeah. I was
Asuka
like,
from
WWE. No, WWE. Oh. But you know, Japanese wrestler. You know.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
She my girl. You know, she my girl. I got mistaken for her one time backstage by a security guard, and I was like, I wish I was Asuka, but that was no. You got your Asians mixed up. It's all good. But if anyone could ever, I was like, if I ever wanted to be an Asian wrestler, I'd definitely thank you for mistaking me for Asuka. Because she is amazing. Like I said, meeting her, I was like, never thought it would be on my bingo card, but Asuka telling me that she liked my hair, that was like, yeah, I could die at that moment. I was like, oh my God.
Asuka told me she liked my hair.
Oh my God, it's so amazing. So, no, really cool place. I like the diversity. We walked around Queens a little bit. I like the diversity. And then we were back at it in NYC like 3 days later, 2 days, no, 3 days later, visiting our friend Oppa, which, you know, in Korean terms, we should not be calling him that, but is a loving joke between all of us that we call him Oppa. So it was really good to see him. We went to a lot of Korean places in K-Town in NYC, which is on Manhattan. And went to a Korean pub. That place was amazing. The food is really good there. Went to a Japanese private karaoke. That was awesome. They had great like drinks, sake, like Japanese beer, music, and like you could do 6 different languages. They were sophisticated. So that was amazing.
Let's be real. Karaoke is never awesome.
Karaoke is awesome. Karaoke is awesome.
I hate karaoke with a fiery passion.
Have you ever done the private room though?
Yes.
They have that in
I
Philly?
don't want to hear people sing badly, and I don't want to hear the people who are good singers going like, oh guys, oh yeah, I promise I don't do this often. And they like go off. Like it's their thing. I hate it so much.
What? You've never been with a Filipino.
I have. We went to a place and you did karaoke. You did Backstreet Boys.
Oh yeah, I mean that was in Vegas, but that wasn't private.
No, it was not in Vegas. It was in Pennsylvania, and I remember.
Okay, but it wasn't a private room. We didn't have a private room.
No, it wasn't a private room.
I'm telling you, private rooms are way better. I don't like karaoke in open spaces anymore. So I like private rooms.
Like you can carry a tune. That's great. I hate karaoke.
Okay, well, the 3 of us had a great time. Oppa sang, I sang, Evan sang. It was fantastic.
I was off in a corner like grumbling.
I could feel the grumbling energy of Pauly's pet peeve. That's Pauly's pet peeve this week. Karaoke. Yeah, no, but we did. Yeah, it was a Tuesday night, so it was a great time. Even on Tuesday night, you know. They always say it's a city that never sleeps, which makes me giggle because things do close. So, unlike Vegas never sleeps. So that always made me giggle where that's like a thing. But We did. We had a good time. I think we actually went to bed at a respectable hour. Like I don't think we closed down places because we had dinner. I think we had dinner around 8. I think we were done around midnight. You know, that's age, y'all. That's age. We were we were done around midnight, I think. But it was a lot of fun. It was really good to see him. We hadn't seen him in a bit. So that's I've been all over the place. And then I gotta go to New York City again in 2 weeks for New York Comic Con. So I'm like, we have the press badge for it. It's 4 days long. We're not going all 4 days, but I think we're just gonna go one. Yeah, we might go 2, but probably just one. But yeah, like we're gonna go back again. I'm like, oh my gosh, we've been going to New York City too much. But it's gonna it'll be a good time. There's a lot of anime stuff going on, so I'll pick up some stuff there. And which surprised me is that it's New York Comic Con, so it's everything. But we got our press badges in the mail, and Crunchyroll is on the press badge this year, and it's Blue Lock, which I was just like, dang.
Yep. I was going to touch on that. Yep.
Oh yeah, no, so that our press badge is Crunchyroll presents Blue Lock, and I was like, because normally it's just whatever is on the badge, like I mean, because it's all things nerdy, comic, Nickelodeon, it could be anything. I have not yet. It's on my list. I haven't gotten to that at all. But I was like, oh snap! I was like, we're going to New York Comic Con just because of all the nerdy things. But I was like, look at that anime, like on our press badge. So yeah, too much New York City. That's basically what Pino Mac has been doing for the last couple months. Because I was just there with you as well. So I'm like,
yes, you were.
New York. Okay. So now we can go. Now that we've freshened you all up with what we've been doing with our lives outside of this. Freshly powdered outside of this podcast. It is all good. So now, what are we watching? What we're watching. I'm going to start because Paul's got a lot of he's going to go into something else, and that leads into another thing. Yep. So we're going to start with me. And all I've been trying to do is catch up on My Hero Academia, as we talked about last episode, because I didn't even know that I stopped like a weirdo. Or like my brain stopped me watching the rest. So major I am
weirdo, yes.
Yeah, major weirdo. I am literally now just trying to catch up. I don't have much left. I'm pretty sure I don't have much left. I think I have
this season.
No. I think I have like one episode.
So you have a lot left.
I mean, how much is out? 5 episodes of the new season?
Of this season?
The new season.
A lot more than 5.
Oh, okay. I thought I looked on Crunchyroll, and last time I looked, it was like 5 episodes.
Nope.
Okay.
No, they had like 4 filler episodes that were kind of like just recaps.
Yeah.
And there are a lot more than 5.
Oh, okay. Okay, no, then I looked at it wrong. So I'm still trying to catch up. I'm way behind. So that's pretty much on my docket of doing, is just trying to catch up on that. And then the other thing I did, because Paul and I do the same thing where we'll put stuff on the background that we already know we've watched if we're doing things and we're just rehearing things that we know. And I was like, you know what? It's been a very long time. I'm going to put on Attack on Titan, just episode 1. And I was doing the dishes. I think I was cleaning the kitchen, and I kept catching myself stopping and watching. And I was like, dang it. I was like, man, the first episode, no wonder I got into this, because I'm it grabbed me. Again, I was like, oh shit, I gotta stop. I'm trying to work. I'm trying to do stuff. I'm just trying to have this on in the background. But it literally, it stopped me in my tracks to keep. So I was like, man, this first episode's still fire to me. Oh, so I might start watching that again, even though I'm there's all this new stuff I need to watch. But I was just I'm gonna start having that on in the background again, just so I can I was first episode got me, and the second episode, for real, it's just dope.
Yes.
But that's what I've been doing. Pauly, what have you been doing?
It's not anime, but in a past episode, you really wanted me to get into horror.
Yeah.
I will extend you an olive branch into.
Ooh.
There is a show that I've been watching, which you have not watched at all, which is called From. It's called
Oh.
From. Capital M.
Okay.
It is on, I believe, Paramount Plus. I know it's on MGM Plus, which I don't
Plush.
know. Plush, yes, it's a nice little soft little thing. I don't. Yeah, it's on one of those services. I kind of bounce around through Amazon, through
Yeah.
MGM, through Paramount. But the premise of the show is, there is a town in which, if you are driving anywhere on the continent of apparently the United States,
Okay.
you will drive into this town and then you cannot get out. If you drive off the road, you will arrive back into the town.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay.
You are stuck in this town. Apparently, this has been going on for a very, very, very long time.
Which
There are
sucks.
there are residents in this town already. When the new people, when you get in the first episode, the new people show up. There are residents in this town. And at night, there are like demon ghosts that want to eat you.
Oh, yeah. Stay inside. Stay indoors, kids.
Stay indoors. And there's a little amulet that you have to put on your door in order for them to not eat you. And the third season just came out. It is incredible. It's on, as I said, the third season, and it just keeps building mystery to the point where, as a former Lost viewer, I have to give a trust fall to this show because Lost would always give all those mysteries and it didn't pay off. And I'm looking at this show and it's kind of reminding me of Lost, but I'm like, I believe in you. Please don't do this to me again. It's very good. It's one of those things where it's very character driven. It's very lore driven. And the mysteries keep building up to the point where I am hooked. And the first two episodes of this latest third season have been incredible.
I'm looking at it now too.
It's a very slept on show. But Stephen King himself has said this show is incredible. More people need to watch it.
Yeah, that's high praise.
And I need to get people to watch it so it doesn't get canceled, so I can finish it.
Well, I mean, at least it's on its third season.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's very, very good. Like, there's a point, like, slight spoilers, but like there's a point where like all the houses have electricity, and they're like, okay, if this crazy stuff is going on, where's the electricity coming from?
Yeah.
And they dig in the ground, and all the electricity cords don't link to anything. So how is it working?
Yeah, that's creepy.
And it just keeps going from there, and I don't want to keep spoiling it. Like,
yeah.
But
and
so go.
No. So I'm like, so do they have to start? I'm curious, like, because I'm thinking about food and stuff too.
Well, that's the thing is like, they like it kind of provides for them and then takes away.
Yeah,
it's very kind of there at its will. Like, they go into a forest and all of a sudden they start pulling out like cows and goats, and they're like, "Hey, they were just in this forest," and you're like, "What?" It's one of those things where you don't understand what's going on.
But in a good way, like you don't. Yeah.
Yeah. It hooked me immediately. It is really, really good, and I suggest anybody who is into horror or mystery to get into that show if you are able to.
Yeah, because I'm looking at like on IMDb, they're doing like a trailer. Even if I'm not like hearing it, there's like a lot of people in it that like I know them, but you know they're not super famous people, but they're like super famous actors, but they're actors that you've seen enough, like a lot of them from a lot of TV.
By the
So
way, this show is not a fun show. It is gory and it is dark, and
hide
it's
your
not,
wife, hide your kids.
it is dire. So just go
Yeah,
into
yeah,
it
yeah.
and just be prepared because
No, it does. No, it
it
looks
starts
good.
hot. It starts out hot.
Yeah, no, it looks good. Because I'm like, it's like a horror. No, because I'm like, we watched The Dome. Did
Okay,
you ever watch? And we liked it, but then we fell off because it was
sucks.
dragging out. Yeah, it started dragging out. We were like, So I hope this doesn't do that at all. But like, because I can tell this is like different. This is like you said with Stephen King. It almost looks like
If
it's.
you and Evan watch this show, it would make me so happy.
Yeah, no, we'll give it a whirl. I'll tell him about it. We'll check it out. But I do see it's on MGM Plus, so we might have to see if we have that. That's a good because I'm like that's why not enough people are watching it because I didn't even know there was an MGM
I
Plus.
think the first season, and don't quote me, but I think the first season is free on Amazon Prime. if I'm not
That and probably because they do that a lot. They'll do a partnership with people to get them in.
So watch the first season and get back to me.
Okay, you hear that, people?
That's your mission for next episode. Oh, I'm gonna
Side quest. Okay. So what else have you been watching?
That's about it. Aside from like just the normal My Hero, losing heroines.
Oh yeah, yeah,
The
yeah,
whole
yeah, yeah.
deal, but that's basically what I've been watching.
Well, I mean, you were gonna go into the fall lineup, I believe. So I thought that you had
Oh, well,
been.
no, because the fall lineup hasn't happened yet.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you're talking about the preview of the fall lineup.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes. You want me to get into that right now?
Yeah. Let's get into the fall lineup because I thought it was part of what you had been watching. So I was like, so next segment is the fall lineup, the anime fall lineup. We're gonna talk about that.
I'm only gonna touch on a few fall lineup things. Most of these are just sequels or you'll see. So and I might get into it a little more next episode for new anime, but these are the things that I was familiar with. So the first thing I want to mention is October 11th, Dragon Ball Daima is coming out.
Oh.
Now, Dragon Ball Daima, no one asked for. It is one of the last things that Toriyama had a hand in. Basically, all of the adult characters in Dragon Ball Z get turned into kids. And they have to stop evil of some sort. I don't know. No one knows. It's a complete mystery. However, they put out a preview and the animation looks spectacular.
Oh, okay.
So it could be something that we didn't know we wanted. I am going to be watching it at least a little bit. That is exciting to me. But there's a kind of in Dragon Ball GT, which is kind of universally hated. Goku
You've said that before.
Yeah, Goku turns into a kid, and it kind of gives vibes of that, and people were really rejecting that. However, this last trailer looked really good, so I'm crossing fingers and holding out hope.
I hope so.
Let's see. October 5th is Bleach, 1,000 Word Blood.
Yes.
Season 3. That's coming out. Apparently, there are new anime-only scenes, which is spectacular. Because
I did know. We said that in our news episodes ago. It was in our anime news.
Yeah. Hopefully, they kind of pad that out because the kind of doo-doo.
That's what you had said.
But it seems like they're going to be doing that.
Okay.
Also, October 5th is what you mentioned earlier, is Blue Lock. And you haven't watched Blue Lock.
No, I have not.
Is a soccer anime.
See, that's probably why I haven't watched it.
Yeah,
I'm usually not into sports animes.
Nor am I. The only sports anime that I was ever into was Hajime no Ippo, which was a boxing anime.
That's what, we've talked about that.
But the thing about Blue Lock is normally sports anime are like, we'll get together and we'll defeat them with our skills and the power of friendship. Blue Lock is like, every man for themselves. I'm going to kick this ball in your face if it makes me get better.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's very kind of edgelord. I wasn't into it, but it's very popular. So keep an eye out for that.
Yes.
October 3rd, Dan to Dan. We've mentioned that before.
Have we? What is that again?
That's the Aliens and Ghost anime.
I forgot.
Yeah, I started reading the manga. It's pretty good. I'm going to stop reading the manga. I'm going to wait for the anime because that is my preferred delivery device. So that's coming out. I am very 12 episodes. I'm very excited for that. Tower of God Season 2. Now, Tower of God is coming out October 6th. Tower of God is a manga that is...
Oh, yeah, I saw a commercial for that or something.
Yeah, it's the manga itself is in high regard. I've never read it. However, I have heard that the anime is lackluster. So
that always sucks.
That always sucks. So let's hope that they rebound.
Yeah. What is it? What do you know? Like a synopsis?
Vaguely. There is a tower. If you reach the top, you, I think, get a wish granted or something.
Okay.
I shouldn't be talking on it because I know next to nothing.
That's fine. That's fine. Because I was just like, I'm curious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Biblically, I'm thinking of like the Tower of Babylon. Like I was just like,
it might be kind of like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like,
not sure. Okay, October 13th is Shangri-La Frontier Season 2. I mentioned that earlier.
Yes, you have.
I watched that. I don't care. I'm just saying for the people who like Shangri-La.
Okay, all right.
Listen, at a certain point in the future, I might effing love Shangri-La Frontier.
Okay.
And I'll eat crow, but right now, not so much.
I know. Side note, I'm like Crunch with your fall lineup. I'm like, I feel like every time I go on Crunchyroll, they keep trying to get me to watch these long titled animes. Like, I joined the cult and now I'm the best demon fighter. And oh my gosh, you're awesome. Like
it'll be okay. It's gonna be okay.
I can't. I was like, stop trying to get me to watch.
You hate that more than I do.
I know.
Once, and you're like, these damn titles.
They keep popping up, and I'm like, okay, guys, if you see my Crunchy list and like the ones that I pick, look, none of them have the long titles. Stop trying to get me to watch this.
September 28th.
Which is yesterday.
Okay, so Uzumaki just came out, which is Junji Ito, probably his most famous work. Horror anime. Very dark. I know. I haven't read all of the manga, but I know what happens.
Okay.
Basically, people are trapped in a town. Swirly things start happening.
Swirly things.
Like everybody starts turning into snails.
And
everybody like there are just swirls everywhere, and it's like cursed, and it's very, very dark. And yeah, that's something to look out for.
You know, let's side quest, side note.
Yep.
Because you're talking about it's always been hard for me to get into horror animes because they're usually like real horror ones, like not just like dark animes. I like dark animes, but a horror one because they're like a lot because the Japanese are just so good at scaring the crap out of me.
Oh,
so,
yeah,
like,
it's dark.
Yeah, so like, and the thing is, I'm probably triggered from if anyone remembers this game, and I don't know why it's like the second version of it, but on PS2, I owned Fatal Frame 2.
Oh.
Yo, that game used to scare the crap out of me. I could only play it during the day and with friends. Like I'd have to have a friend with me while I played it because they'd even cover their eyes and they'd like be like, "Oh my gosh, Heidi, why am I watching you play this?" I go, "I don't know. I can't stop playing, but it's scaring the crap out of me." Like it's because they make it so creepy to walk down the hallway. Like the ghosts, just scary ghosts just popping out at you. You're supposed to try to take pictures of them. I'm like. So I think I get triggered. Like that's why I haven't really truly finished the one horror, like, yeah, this person, the creator you're talking about. Yeah, I'm like, some of that stuff, I'm like, started to watch some of it, and I was just like, I am an elder millennial, and I am scared.
I think I sent you a few of his one shots, which are just one chapter
Yeah.
stories.
I'm just like,
And they're really good, but they're really
yeah. Like, blah, blah, blah.
the fact that you wanted me to watch horror, but you can't finish one
I know.
chapter of a manga. Hypocrite. Hypocrite.
I'll still do it, but I'm like, I gotta watch it during the. I gotta do it during the day. Bright sunlight. I have to have the sunlight. It can't be at night.
Sure. Why not? The sun can't protect you, Heidi.
It does. It does. It protects me.
October 4th, Gun Gale Online Season 2. Now, Gun Gale Online is a side story of Sword Art Online.
Oh.
I watched a bit.
Yes.
I might have finished Gun Gale. It came out a while ago.
Yeah, no. I remember being at anime, or Erie Anime Fest, and one of the kids I interviewed, he was talking about it. So yes, I remember.
Yeah, it's apparently the first season was really good. I know I've watched most of it, but it came out so long ago I don't remember any of it. So I'm just gonna leave that there. October 5th, Ranma 1/2 remake.
Oh, yeah.
I'm jazzed about this.
Oh, we're jazzed. We're jazzed.
If you like martial arts romance, this is your thing. Ranma, if he gets hit with cold water, he turns into a girl. And if he gets hit with hot water, he turns into a boy again. And every other character does the same thing.
That's amazing.
But it's very funny. And there's a character on there who turns into a pig, and one of the characters calls him P-chan. And for the longest time, a lot of my friends called me P-chan.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's a little special little thing.
That's a little side note.
October 3rd is Blue Box. Blue Box is a Shonen Jump anime or manga. It's actually kind of a rom-com. It's about a girl and a guy. I believe the girl is into basketball and the guy is into badminton.
Okay.
Yeah.
They like badminton a lot over there.
Yeah. Badminton, by the way, is my band name.
Yes.
Yeah, we do yacht rock, but it's hardcore metal. Yacht rock.
Shut up.
Yeah. So it's basically like a guy meets girl, kind of sports, kind of like once we achieve our dreams, we'll be together type thing.
Yeah, of course. And we're gonna go to the school festival and watch fireworks.
Yes, exactly. I read a bit of it. It was good. I'm leaving the rest of it. I'm gonna watch the anime and then I might pick up on it.
Okay.
In October, they don't have a date. Rurouni Kenshin Season 2.
I forgot they did that. Like remade it.
Yeah, they remade the first season. The first season was very good. The second season, I hope, is just as good.
No, I put that on my list. I gotta watch that.
Yeah, it was a very, very, very good remake, and I appreciated it.
Yeah, because I love the old anime. I always forget. I always forget that, but I actually have a Rurouni Kenshin sticker on my car. I always forget that.
You have a lot of stickers. I have not seen that. October 5th, Blue Exorcist. Blue Exorcist is a Shonen Jump anime manga. It also an anime. I got into it for a bit. It's kind of like Fire Force or Soul Eater, where it never quite hit.
Yeah, because I've always seen it, and I've never watched it, but I get your vibe, what you're saying.
Yeah, it was good, and I don't know why I stopped, but I stopped. But since they're getting a second season, or maybe a remake, I'm not sure. I might have to revisit it.
I say so. Fall word of the day is blue, because that is now the third anime with blue in it.
That happened, yes.
Yes.
And let's see here. And that's all I got to say about that.
Okay, well, see, we're ending on the fall anime word of the day is blue.
Blue.
Blue. Oh, well, no, thank you. Thank you for all of that information because I didn't know all of that.
And I'm leaving out stuff.
Yeah, no, of course you are. No, I mean,
this season seems to be packed.
I know. I mean, yeah.
I just didn't want to touch on things that I knew nothing about. So that's why next episode, maybe I'm going to go more in depth. But
yeah. Well, because I guess we'll piggyback onto that actually, is that because one of the anime news I was going to bring up, it's one of the most anticipated anime of the fall 2024 will stream on Netflix. So the show is called, it is very interesting. Well, in Japan it's called Chi, about the Earth's movement, but I'm like, why are you changing names for the US? Whatever, it bothers me when they do things like that, but it is called Orb, on the movements of the Earth.
Okay.
But but it's supposed to be one of the most notable ones for the upcoming season. Like, it's gonna be on Netflix. And let's see here. They're saying it's attached to see, I'm bad with names, guys. Sorry, y'all. We've talked about this before. Kenichi Shimizu, from Parasite the Maxim. He's the director of this.
Okay.
And then the character designs are coming from Shino Mazunori, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Okay.
Yeah. So
that seems promising.
Yeah. They're saying it's going to be visually stunning. You know what I mean? So let's see here. But yeah, I was like, okay. I mean, Netflix, they usually they've been getting better. They're getting better with their animes because they're trying to cash in on all us anime nerds. It also looks like they're voice casting. They're voice casting some people. I mean, they're talking about Japanese voice actors, but one of them is Nami from One Piece.
Okay.
The other one's Satoru Gojo from Jujutsu Kaisen, which everybody freaking loves. And then I know. I'm trying not to drop the F-bombs, y'all, but I'm trying to get better at that. Dang it!
Whatever.
And also the other one is Gene. I guess they call him Sean. I always forget if they call him Gene or Sean. But from Attack on Titan. Might not be as people might not care as much about that, but I like that character too, that side character. So it's going to be a high action isekai. Okay. Yeah. So that's what I said. It looks October 5th. Look at this. See, fall crap. The fall lineup stuff, but they're saying it one of the most
crap.
Fall of crap. At least it doesn't have blue in the title. There's no blue in the title. So yeah, exactly. But yeah, if you want to read more about it, I always like to check out cbr.com. But the link is always in our description. So well, yeah. That I just was like, I was gonna say that anime news, but it was talking about the fall lineup, so I brought that up. But we're gonna switch back to the next thing that I want to talk about, because we've had conversations about this before, but it's just random side quests of the Shonen Shoujo show. I wanted to talk about the side characters that we love. We're going to talk about anime ones, but it might venture into the other worlds. But there's always characters that I like more than the main character in animes. And if y'all are like that, tell them to me on X at our on our X channel. What is it? Is it? I think it's SSSS podcast.
Why are you asking me?
I know. I'm not asking. I'm thinking out loud. This is what I do, people. I think out loud. So yeah, go to and the thing is, I keep wanting calling it Twitter. I keep wanting to call it Twitter. So calling it X is really hard. Thank you, that guy who sucks.
Call it trash. Just call it trash.
Oh man. So yes, there's always characters I love. So one of the ones I've always loved is Yoruichi from Bleach. You do not get to see her that much, but she is one of my favorite characters of all time. She's badass. She's strong. She's shapeshifts into a cat. I was like, ugh. I'm like,
And you haven't even gotten to the best part.
I actually forget what do you mean?
No, you haven't forgotten. You never read it.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a whole
Oh.
thing, and you haven't gotten to it yet. And I've been sitting on this for 10 years.
Amazing. Is it going to show up in this 1,000-Year War?
I don't know.
Okay. If it doesn't show up in this third season, you're going to have to tell me, because I probably won't get to the Shonen app to read it.
I would love to tell you.
But what?
Because you gave up on.
No, I know. No. Oh, yeah, I know.
I had
stopped
these
reading.
secrets, and I couldn't tell you. And it's your favorite character, and I'm like, but you just need to read, please.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
I don't want to push anime on you, but it's like one of those things where I'm just like, you need
because it's only in the manga, right?
Yeah, so far.
That's what I'm saying. So we'll make a pact right here on episode 14 that if what you're talking about does not show up in this third season,
okay,
you just tell me, because I probably will not get to reading the manga.
It'd be
truly
therapeutic.
Okay, yes, because I need to get this off your chest after a decade of holding it in.
Yes, yeah. It's my burden that I've been bearing.
That is amazing. That is amazing. But yeah, I freaking love her. She's so cool. And then I was trying to I was going through man, it's so hard. I was like, I love so many side characters, because we were talking about how we like side characters as actors in movies and stuff. And I'm like you remember the side characters, and so I'm trying to rack my brain on anime, and I'm just like, man, I love so many side characters in anime that I like them better than the main character. And that's how you know it's a good anime. So I was like, who do I like in My Hero Academia? And I'm like, I think I like all the side characters more than Deku. I really do.
Yeah, that's fair.
I seriously, I was like, yeah, I think I do. I loved the IC. I don't, maybe if you know the name. Again, I'm bad at names, but the one that used to be All Might's sidekick, he could see the future, and then if it's a spoiler if you haven't watched this because it's a while ago, but he doesn't make it, and I can't remember his name. I can't remember his hero name. That's what I mean. But he can see possible futures, and they usually come true.
Oh God, if I was prepped, I would know this.
Oh, I know. It's okay. But I like his he's very serious. And then
Night-Eye.
Yes, look at that. Yes. Oh my gosh, amazing. Yeah. No, I liked his character because he seemed rough, but it was all good intentions. And it's and it's so funny because they're he loves humor. This dude never smiles or laughs, but he love it. I was like, what? I don't know. I just I like the side characters. I like side characters a lot in that one. I was trying to think of another one that I like the side characters a lot more than the main character. I'm like, man, probably Kiss Him Not Me. She's cute. The main character is adorable, but I love all the other people probably more than her. Even though it's all based around her, but I'm like, and I used to say that about Demon Slayer, but I love him. That's one of the animes I actually love the main character. I was like, yeah, and same with Fullmetal Alchemist. I love the side characters, but I don't want to say that I love side characters more than I love Ed and Al.
I'm thinking of characters that really have no
oh yeah,
solid place in the story. So
okay. Yeah.
The first one I want to mention is a character called Excalibur from Soul Eater.
Oh, it's been so long since I watched that, so I can't remember.
So Excalibur is a pure white being of some sort, not human.
Mm-hmm.
He is a weapon, and he is literally in Soul Eater. You can become weapons. Excalibur becomes Excalibur.
Oh,
it has gone to his head. So when you try to get to him
Mhm.
and use him, he is a very pompous son of a bitch. And he has a song. Do you remember the song?
What? No, see, I said it's been so long since I watched that. I do not remember that.
He does a song and dance, and you have to listen to it.
Oh
Excalibur,
my God.
Excalibur,
Yeah.
United K. I'm looking for heaven. I'm going to California.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And it just keeps going. And he's such a weird dude that I'm like, I like you. You should be around more often.
Okay, so that's amazing because when you say because it doesn't have anything effect to the story. Okay, so when you're saying stuff like that, I kept typing it and deleting it and typing it and deleting it because I was like, I'm thinking a side character. I guess no, yeah, like in Kiss Him Not Me, I love her brother. He has no point in the story at all, but I'm upset because he just shows up randomly like, what are you doing being stupid? Or like he's just like, don't you talk to my sister? Like he's funny. Every time he pops in,
yeah,
he's funny. And I like the brother. He has no rhyme or reason to be in it. He does not provide any plot or significance to the story. So yes, no, there are characters like that I like too.
The second one is a character called Kuroneko, and that is from Trigun.
Oh my gosh, I love Trigun, and I have not watched that in a long time either.
Kuroneko literally means black cat. It is a cat in the background of every episode of Trigun.
Yes.
I have a plush of it.
Shut up.
Yeah, and it's just a kooky little cat.
Oh my gosh.
And it does nothing. It has no lines. It has no purpose, just for being a cat. And as I was remembering this, I realized that the new Trigun, I don't know if I saw Kuroneko. And if that's the case,
savage.
Even though I like the anime, the remake, it's trash. It's
savage.
Trash.
Savage.
Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah, those are my side characters.
Boo! I would be mad too. And when you said cat too, it reminded me of the I also love a cat in that has nothing to do with plot, but with the Way of the House Husband, they have a cat, and I'm like, it's just there sometimes, like, and it does funny things when he does funny things sometimes, like in the house. Okay. So I was like, yes, I also concur. I was like, there is a cat side character that I also enjoy. I think at one point they do give him like a little spotlight, like where he like talks to a neighbor cat.
Okay.
yeah, for like 5 seconds, but it's like I was like, I also like that side character as for no reason. I also love it.
You should watch the anime My Roommate as a Cat.
I saw that. I saw that. I don't know if I added it to my list or not, but I did see that.
I watched that unironically. And my cat Pickles would sit on me as I lay on me as I watched it. Mm-hmm. And the first half of the episode is from his perspective.
Yes.
And from the second episode, the second part of the episode is from the cat's perspective.
Yes.
So fun, and just like that little like Chicken Soup for the Soul anime.
Yes.
Going, and you just forget about life.
Okay, and see now, like, because my little tiny baby, my Miss Pliskin, she sits with me. So now I'm like, now I just want to watch that like in bed with her snuggling me, and I'd be like, if you were my roommate, this is what it'd be.
Yes, you should watch it.
Adorable. So yes, love out there for all the side characters that we love. As I said, it's like that's how you know it's like it's a fun anime or good anime because will love a side character like that's like no rhyme or reason, like just because they're just randomly there. The only problem is don't try to cosplay them because people might not know who you are at all.
Or fight the system.
Oh no, yeah, fight the system. Do it if you want to do it. Screw it. So now that we are done with our side characters, I'm going to turn to the last item on our list for this episode. Again, I was going to anime news. That's what I was going to end on anime news, and I had to bring up the other the Netflix show just because it was part of the fall lineup. But this one just made me giggle, and I think people need to know about it. That there is, quote unquote, New KFC anime turns Colonel Sanders into a bishonen for official collaboration. I was like, something that we never knew we needed? But what? I know, did we? I know Japan did. And I was like, they turned Colonel Sanders into an anime character. Like, why is he so much hotter than Colonel Sanders? I'm like looking at, I was like, guys, that is, no. He like looks like so dope.
Hold on. Did you just say, why is he so much hotter than Colonel Sanders?
Like, because Colonel Sanders is just, you know, you've seen the symbol. It's just an older gentleman.
Guy.
Yes, yeah. He is not that.
Hard.
I know, but that's why I'm just like, I was thinking they're gonna like make him like a cool older, like, you know, cool older like guy, like, but no, he's like this young looking dude. And I was like, guys, please stop. They're just saying like the one new video makes the anime aesthetic more, and it goes quote unquote finger looking good than ever. And I was like, please stop. So it's going to be in conjunction with the popular online video game. It's a promotional thing with Genshin Impact. Like, that game is huge and stuff. But I was like, I'm just like,
he ages me.
Yo, I was like, stop. They're going to be showcasing Colonel Sanders in a high octane and colorful world, complete with a semi-cyberpunk aesthetic. I was like, this is so weird. But what people don't get is that KFC is huge over there. It's like that's where couples like to go for Valentine's Day. Like, that's in Japan. Like, I just was like, it blew my mind.
Christmas thing too. Okay.
Yeah. It's a couple thing though. Like, getting the fried chicken. But I'm just like, he looks so amazing. But I just was cracking up because I was like, what? So yes, if you didn't know, again, link will be in the description. I just like, you have on cbr.com. It's just, I was like, please read about it. Watch the little YouTube video they give you. But I'm just like, stop, just stop. Of course he's a young Colonel Sanders. I'm like, of course he is, with white hair, and he looks dope. But I'm just like, what? Okay, so yes, there is a mishmash of Colonel Sanders and Genshin Impact. I'm like, oh my god.
You're going to watch it.
Of course I am. I do love that Japan likes American fast food places. Because, like I said, McDonald's in Japan is like the best McDonald's I've ever been to. Like, I can't wait to go back and have McDonald's. I know there's all this amazing food, but I cannot wait to at least eat Japanese McDonald's at least one time. Again.
All right.
Next year. Yes.
All right.
So yeah, I know. Yeah. Don't worry. You'll be just excited. It'll be great. You'll be like, why can't I order this on DoorDash? You're going to be like, oh, this is so mean. I can't have this in America. You're going to be it's going to ruin you.
I'm not saying you're lying. I'm completely agreeing with you. So, yeah, hopefully that is the case.
Yes. But that is where we will leave you for episode 14 of the Shonen Shoujo Show. We appreciate you all for listening. We will be back next time, hopefully in 2 weeks like we usually do, unless we have hiatus again. But no, we will try not to have that many hiatuses. But, you know, life happens, as always. We're here to just entertain, have fun, laugh with ourselves. Hope you laugh with us and not at us. And if you laugh at us, just don't tell us. Thank you for listening.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.